upgrading databases, upgrading operating systems can be a challenge for any organization. And we at DataStrike, when we look at upgrading, we like to talk to the business, right? What does the business requirement look like? If we continue to work with the business, we'll be able to offer very good, proactive, strategic recommendations on why you should upgrade and why you should not upgrade certain aspects of your environment. Some of these, some of the reasons why people do upgrade and should upgrade, and some of the reasons why people don't upgrade, typically are around two things. One is functionality, and two is cost, right? So if we're looking at the cost aspect of it, you might have an organization that is looking to maybe move to the public cloud, where the upgrade will already be in place when they do that migration. So it makes complete sense. You have other organizations that are going to stay on-prem. They're not going to be doing anything with that data infrastructure environment moving forward, and it might just turn into a read-only type of access. And working with the business to understand that is key, because that can have a lot of financial implications on whether you upgrade or whether you don't upgrade. For those that don't upgrade, they just need to realize that if they don't continue the support with their software vendor, they will need to repurchase those licenses. And repurchasing those licenses, unfortunately, in IT, nothing gets cheaper. It always becomes more expensive. And obviously, we've all seen the increase in costs with Microsoft SQL Server licenses moving forward. So looking at what is important to the business and why they should upgrade are discussions that they should have with technical resources. And that's where we come into play to say, okay, great. This is what your upgrade path would look like. These are the environments that would be affected. This is the functionality that you are going to obtain with that upgrade, and let the business make those decisions. We might also make a recommendation at that point too, depending on what the software vendor says from an upgrade standpoint. They have done things in the past like, okay, great, yeah, listen, I want to let you know that 2016 or 2022 version of SQL Server is not going to be supported in an on-prem environment. But if you move these workloads to the public cloud, this will allow you to continue your support for the next 2 to 3 years. Working with us, we would say, okay, listen, you're going to gain this functionality. You're going to be able to do this within your environment that you couldn't do before if you upgrade. If you don't upgrade, understand that you could possibly know that there's not going to be a patch developed for a break that you have, or a fix that you need. So participating in those upgrade conversations is really built around functionality and cost, and we will help you, look at what the functionality you're looking to achieve and what the cost implications would be, and if you do need to migrate. So again, being vendor agnostic as we are, we're looking to do the best thing for our client. It's not necessarily the best thing, for the software vendor itself.